My name is Jerod Hollyfield, and I'm here today to talk to you about your elders. I'm a filmmaker, a journalist, a film festival director, and professor with interests in elder care issues and disability. My films have screened at Oscar-qualifying film festivals, and I'm an associate professor of media arts at Middle Tennessee State University. I'm also a lifelong Southerner who's lived in 6 states in the region, but I've always called Tennessee my home. And I'm excited to share my web series focusing on senior citizens who live in the American South. Before I get started, though, I have a quick story I want to tell about a guy I like to call Gary the Waver. When I got my first teaching job, I lived next door to an assisted living center, and there was a guy who would sit in his wheelchair every morning when people went to work and wave at him, and every afternoon when they came home. And I had to get this guy's story. My filmmaking instincts were kind of kicking in. So I developed a program with my students where we engaged in a service learning project, and they made movies about the residents. And as a result of that, the Assisted Stories Project was born. Now, it's a web series of documentary visual essays, and I wanted to create this based on telling the stories of Southerners in various senior living situations. So each season is 10 episodes and profiles a different Southern city and a new director that's local to that area. I directed season 1 in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The season 2 that's set in Nashville is currently underway. It was partially funded by a grant from the Appalachian College Association. And I'm really excited because it's directed by recent Emmy winner Ryan Estabrooks. The pilot episode premiered last summer at the Sidewalk Film Festival. And during COVID, we also developed a secondary social media campaign because obviously going into senior centers was not the best idea at the time. So followers in this program can submit videos of their loved ones answering 2 questions. And those 2 questions are, what is your favorite memory? And what is the greatest hardship that you've overcome? Our intent with this project, both the actual official series and these submitted videos, is to preserve and promote the life stories and memories of Southerners over 60 on our YouTube and Vimeo page, and to share them for free as a public service. As we develop our Nashville season, we're also thinking about the future with several goals in mind. We want to increase the project's reach into new Southern communities. We want to collaborate with a diverse group of filmmakers in the South. We want to extend the reach of indie filmmaking to the general public. We want to build a relationship with our new fiscal sponsor, the Southern Documentary Fund. But to achieve all of these goals, we need your help. We need to meet potential interview participants in the Nashville area. So if you know of someone who's interested, please reach out to us at assistedstories@gmail.com. We also need help building a network of filmmakers in Southern cities and would love for you to share our social media with any connections you may have. And finally, as is always the case for film projects, we need tax-deductible donations. Professional documentaries run about $1,000 a minute, which means $40,000 should cover the additional 9 episodes for this Nashville season. So in the end, I hope the project can be a living text that facilitates collaboration between the senior community and filmmakers from all across the American South. I have our contact information here if you're interested in helping us with any of these goals, and thank you all so much for your time.